This freaked me out, I gotta say. Have you heard about this celebrity death predictions on YouTube?
They have predicted all of the celebrities that will die in 2020. They even predicted the dates of these people, and they got them all right.
Oh, they got the date right. Oh my f***ing God, that's the part that really fucks me up.
Listen, bro, they do much more than predict deaths out here. Like, people don't just die unexpectedly. And I think these people got something to do with it.
This is not a game. This is not a hoax. We're taking this seriously.
So what I'm assuming happened is that instead of saying July, they had every month appear. And then for the month that they got wrong, they edited out with YouTube's editor.
Then did 2020 Vision upload a metric ton of videos with random celebrities and dates?
It would take forever. The amount of guesses that he would have to make, it doesn't make sense.
Now, who would do such a thing?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's 2020 Vision.
2020 Vision.
2020 Vision. Vision 2020.
2020 Vision.
2020 Vision.
Vision 2020. 2020 Vision.
2020 Vision.
2020 Vision?
Has anyone ever thought that maybe the guy's just accurate?
No.
That's ridiculous. Never.
Hello. My name's Kai. I'm a filmmaker. This is my YouTube channel. I'm also an artist. I've got my Instagram linked down below, and I'm the face of 2020 Vision. So there's that. Also, on top of all of that, all of those predictions were fake. So yeah, let's talk about that. So most of you probably have no idea what's going on. Why am I doing a face reveal? Why am I revealing everything? Blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, after this whole business went viral, I actually started hosting an ARG, which, if you don't know what that is, it stands for Alternate Reality Game. It's basically like a big role-playing mystery puzzle-solving game where I was playing the role of an evil cult leader. I had a time machine and an evil plan, and then everyone had to solve all of these puzzles in order to unveil the truth and stop me going back in time and turning everyone into monkeys. So yeah, it was pretty surreal really, but I had fun making it, and I think everyone had fun solving the puzzles. So the way it worked was that it was like a series of puzzles. So you'd solve the first one, and that would lead you on to the second one, and then that would give you a clue to the third one, and then that would take you to the fourth one. It was just puzzle after puzzle. Like, we had one that was like, it looked like the Chrome dinosaur game, like a web page not available thing, except when you actually play the game, the cactuses spelled out a message in Morse code, and we had like a DDR dancing monkey type game. You know, the whole thing is way too complicated to explain here, but what I'm getting at is that they solved the final puzzle last week, and that led them to a website called 2020 Vision is a hack fraud. And on that website was a list, a really long list of 5,500 unlisted videos that were uploaded to the 2020 Vision YouTube channel back in 2017. And so basically this was my way of coming clean and telling everyone, yeah, they were faked. If you watch any of those old videos, they contain every date, every month, and every year from 2017 to 2021. And I just went to the people that died and cropped out the bits that weren't needed to give the illusion that I had actually predicted these dates accurately, when in reality, I'm just a fraud. So the way that I got this massive list of celebrities was through the Wikipedia API. I wrote a script that would basically go crawling through Wikipedia and give me a list of every single person who had a Wikipedia page. Then it was a case of scraping their date of birth from there, you know, checking if they'd already died. I didn't want people that had already died. Checking the page views and organizing them into this big long list of 5,500 people. And then I had to write this other bot that would go on Wikipedia every day and check to see if any of them had died, and then I just have to go to that video and edit it and leave it unlisted until 2021, and you know the rest. And that's why I'm coming clean now, really, is because I already came clean last week to the Discord through that final puzzle, but most of you had no idea that this ARG was going on. Most of you had no idea that there was even a Discord server. So I thought I'd make this video now just so we're all on the same page. Everyone knows that I've come clean. Everyone knows that the videos were in fact fake. And if you want to see all of those unlisted videos, I've got a link to it in the description of the 2020 Vision YouTube channel. So You can have a nice scroll through there. I mean, I think all of the videos in total add to like 90 hours. So if you wanna watch them all, be my guest. And if you did think that I was actually psychic and you were hoping for more predictions from me, then I suppose I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but maybe this will be a valuable lesson in not believing anything you see on the internet. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to reveal the truth. I mean, I could have made a video right at the start saying, yeah, it's all fake. Got ya. But, you know, I just thought 4 months worth of puzzles, you got to solve all the puzzles to uncover the mystery. It's just a bit more fun that way, a bit more mysterious, a bit more drama, you know, you got to tickle their balls a little bit. That being said, if you were a part of the ARG, I don't think this whole revelation that everything was fake came as a surprise to anyone. You know, there are enough people exposing me on YouTube and everything. So I think everyone in the Discord was already aware that everything was fake. But, you know, if you weren't part of the Discord and all you'd seen was the YouTube channel, then yeah, I suppose it was kind of creepy, wasn't it? With that like blinking eye and all of the deaths. I mean, I'm sorry if I freaked anyone out, is what I'm trying to say, I suppose. So why did I do it? You know, this is a comment that I'm getting a lot underneath the YouTube videos. People saying, why would anyone spend so much time predicting celebrity deaths? And the main reason I did it is just that no one had done it before, you know, which I think is a perfectly valid reason to do anything. I mean, if you go on Reddit and you edit a post, it always comes up with like a little star next to it saying, this post has been edited. If you go on Facebook, I believe you can actually see the full edit history, so you can see what it said before it got edited. I don't think you can even edit a tweet, can you? And you know, the reason social media sites do this is to stop people from doing exactly what I did, which is to edit something after the fact to trick people. And the first time I ever edited a video through the YouTube editor was on this channel, and it was completely unrelated to 2020 Vision. But I noticed after I'd finished editing it that it just looked like a normal YouTube video. There was no star in the corner saying this video has been edited. I don't know why YouTube doesn't add this feature. It seems like quite a trivial mistake. Maybe they just forgot, you know. But in any case, as soon as I noticed this, I thought, you know, there's got to be a way I can abuse this. So I did a bit of brainstorming and I came up with the idea of predicting celebrity deaths. So why did I do it? I don't know. I mean, I thought it was cool, you know. I thought it was a good idea. Maybe we just got different priorities, but yeah, I thought it was worth it.
This person is trying very hard to be a cult. It's so, oh my god, just don't even pay attention to it.
So you might have heard that I've started a death cult. I've been pretty persistent in telling everyone to join my death cult. I'm always going on about my death cult. Everyone welcome to the death cult. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers as well being all like, no, this person started a death cult. Stay away from the death cult. I've already mentioned that this was all part of the ARG, but you know, besides that, I do kind of find it funny how nobody brought this up, but no cult actually calls themselves a cult, right? It's always people on the outside that say, hey, this is a dangerous cult. And then the people on the inside are like, no, we're not a cult. We're just having fun. I mean, it's bad PR, if anything, isn't it? Scientologists don't go around handing out flyers saying, join our alien cult. Like, Heaven's Gate never advertised themselves as Heaven's Gate, best suicide cult in the world. I mean, I get the feeling that the fact that I was so persistent in advertising this thing as a death cult should have been enough to clue people into the fact that this is a satire, right? I mean, I'm satirizing internet cults. Some mysterious guy comes on, fakes a bunch of predictions of celebrities' deaths, and then starts an internet death cult. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the fact that it's called the Cult of Pink Eye as well, which you can look up in Urban Dictionary if you want to. I thought it was pretty clear that I was joking, but it seems a lot of people did think that I was actually starting a death cult. So I want to make this very clear now that although on occasion I might tell people, hey, join my death cult, let it be known, I want this to be on record, that it's all a little bit tongue-in-cheek, okay? And I think everyone in the cult knew that it was all a bit tongue-in-cheek. I mean, it was ridiculous enough. Like, I had this arch nemesis called Midas. I wrote a diss track on him. Your mum's so fat that she got a bad back. And then he came back a week later and he wrote a diss track on me.
Don't be a monkey.
Oh no. And then right at the end we sang like a duet, which was like a 80s power ballad style thing, all about how we've forgiven each other. I get the feeling that that's not typically the kind of thing that cults do. I mean, maybe they do, I don't know. I've never been part of a cult. But, you know, no one's drinking each other's blood, okay? We're not sacrificing newborn babies. It's all above board, I promise.
Capitalizing on death and fear is just, it's messed up. It's morally messed up.
It's honestly a disgrace to the platform. In my opinion, it is really kind of despicable.
2020 Vision is probably the biggest scum out of all of them.
Human life is very precious, and to make a joke out of it like this, predicting people's deaths, like that's really terrible.
I feel like an apology is in order. I did get a lot of hate messages and a lot of videos saying that what I'd done was somehow immoral, you know, like capitalizing off the deaths of other people. And as much as I want to say haters gonna hate, there are just so many people saying this that I feel like there probably was some validity to the criticism. The thing is, I'm not really that much of a sentimental kind of guy. I never really saw what I did as being so disrespectful or immoral. Like, it's distasteful, I'll give you that. But I just didn't see it as bad as the way that people seem to have taken it. And I know that some people are more easily offended than others. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I mean, a lot of people are very sensitive about topics like death. So, you know, to those people, I do apologise. I am sorry if I upset anybody. You know, that being said, I had no idea that this would take off in the way that it did. I had no idea that it would be getting millions and millions of views. And like I said earlier, that the main reason I did it was that no one had done it before. So I had this good idea for a stunt. I thought it could work. I had the ability to do it. You know, I wanted to see if it could work. And am I just going to not do that because some people might get offended? I don't know.
I think it's kind of mean, really.
Yeah, I feel all right about it.
That being said, the cult is still open. We're still accepting new members. I mean, I mentioned earlier that the ARG is now over, but I'm still going to be releasing puzzles. I'll release a batch of puzzles every couple of months. And the exciting news is that I've designed a batch of puzzles for you to solve now. There's a new batch of puzzles. If you go over to the Discord or you go over to the new subreddit that I've made, you can have a go at cracking them yourself. And these ones, if you were intimidated by the puzzles I made in the past, you thought maybe you weren't smart enough to solve them, I've designed these ones specifically so that anyone should be able to have a crack at them. I reckon you could probably solve a couple of them and you might have some fun while you're doing it as well. And it's not just puzzles we do there. We do film nights every Friday. You can go and vote on your favourite film and we stream it on there. We've got this like Twitch plays Pokemon type thing going on. There's like this collaborative painting. There's a lot happening. So it's basically just like a little community thing that we got going on, and it's good fun. And so, yeah, come join my death cult. And I think I'll just leave you with one more thing. I'm going to be doing a live stream, maybe next week or the week after, just going over all of the puzzles that were in the original ARG, just over how they were solved and how I made them, because, you know, as I say, I had fun making them and I think everyone involved had fun solving them. So it'd be nice to share that with everyone who didn't see all of this unwinding live. And I'll be live streaming this on this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, by the way. I haven't mentioned this yet. This is my actual YouTube channel where I post films. Like and subscribe. You can watch some of the old films. We got like Lorraine Bowen, that's my favourite one. You can watch David Alexander, that one's pretty good. Of course, we've got Tim Rowett, that one's a classic. So what's that? Join the cult, like and subscribe, and I'm going to leave you with a little hint to get you going with the puzzles over on the Discord. And that hint is, show me your